There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think, and in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't, because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no.
Ladies
Welcome
and
to
gentlemen,
another edition of TV's
Elias.
longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miz Taraj did to me last week. So Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz Taraj in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
In a few moments, we will see just who can win the game of numbers. Keep it right there. We have one of our breakout talents in a match that is sure to not disappoint. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge handicap match.
And given the odds here, I suspect this one will be quick and not so painless.
Oh, a knee to the face. That's gonna hurt. He hits the clothesline. It's all academic from here. Now that's how you make a statement. And his feet are swept out from underneath him. There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Clearly on a mission here. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, let's say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome.
Look at this. He's not looking good here. At this point, you have to ask how much more he has to give here in this handicap match.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect, seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas. Sharp clothesline! Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
This kind of offense he's known for. What a clothesline.
And the odds, I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. But he's got to capitalize now. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
And he's heading back in.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years. And one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
No, there's the reversal. That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior. Well, he goes for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Oh, wow.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 19...
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh. The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's 1. There's 2. They got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way. For the broken guitar, if you get my drift.
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think you need to actually have visited another continent to be Intercontinental Champion.
We're A-listers. We visit different continents just to go to movie premiere or the hottest new club.
Florida's not a continent, right?
No, I don't think so.
But it's surrounded by water. I thought that's what made something a continent.
No, you're thinking of an isthmus. Hey, you know what? It's none of your business what continents we visited. All I care about is embarrassing you tonight.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths. You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next. We have a real fan favorite against Bo Dallas.
You don't want to miss it.
To reiterate what's at stake here, if Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Bo Dallas caught a little off guard there. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
How's he getting away with this is beyond me. There's no coming back from that. Go behind. Neckbreaker. Executed perfectly. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Nope, reverses it. On his head, took the brunt of that one. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Well executed. What is it that Bo Dallas can do here for a physical and psychological revival at this juncture? You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case.
His shoulders are down. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
His feet ended up in the air on that one. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. That was the Bo Dazzler.
This might be the opportunity.
He's got him covered. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
What a kick out.
What's Bo Dallas putting together here?
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys. And with to bed, that might be enough.
Shoulders on the mat. He gets the shoulder up in time.
How in the world? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hooked up and talk about sending a message. What power, what a slam, what damage. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. Given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
With a 180, Bo Dallas, the reversal. Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they
Ain't a pin attempt. Will he be victorious? I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Wow, I am impressed.
Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
boom, knee drop right on target.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's clear?
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? What a beautiful move.
What offense Bo Dallas is showing at this point. Can he do it here? He's got to be running on empty at this point.
How did he do that? Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
The body can't take much more of that. Well done. He's making a statement here with this attack. Clobbers him with the axe handle. Goes down hard. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find... Oh, I think this man needs business.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
He hits it. Buzz break.
This might be it.
Cover. One. Hooks to leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway, but unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H, and he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. But I gotta run. Thanks.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet. You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight, even if Miz didn't accidentally hit me in the face.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
We're not brainwashed. Yeah, we have minds of our own. Stop doing that. You first.
No, you first.
It must really suck to think that you have everything going your way, only to have someone who's better looking, more famous, and more talented outsmart you in the end. Triple H has spoken. Thanks to me, you lost the match and your title shot. Are they bringing back the Divas title?
I am The Miz! And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
This is for all the marbles. Here we go.
He might be trying to take out the leg here.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Uh-oh. Shot in the back. Rolling cutter. Going for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
Nice kick out.
Knife edge chop. Oh, there's the DDT. Elias forced to play defense here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound. Executed perfectly. Oh, I think this man means business. One move after the other. It's devastating. He's inflicting some serious pain here. I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to... Oh, I think this man means business.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute? Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Message delivered. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. Given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Uh-oh. Words are being exchanged here.
Can't this wait till after the match?
And I think, yeah, Elias is busted up, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes.
I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just
And a pin attempt. I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Moves like that end matches, Cole. Period.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of... What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Goes down hard. Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I think this man means business.
But can he follow up here?
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not even close.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. What an amazing leap. Using every ounce of his body on that splash.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Look at this. The champ's starting to falter a bit. This match is clearly taking its toll on the champ.
Oh man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taking on so much punishment.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him...
This could do it! One! He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Disqualify this man. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Nope, reverses it. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Landing another uppercut here.
Now that's how you successfully defend.
Got the shoulders down. Well, that was a close call.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
What is... His clothesline finds the mark. Can he finish the job? What is... That one hits his chin.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find... Nobody comes back from this.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And that's twice now.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
It's just a matter of time now.
Man, looked like
the champion into the cover. What a title defense.
Here is your winner, and still Super Champion, the Chosen One.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm gonna show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means it will be a no DQ match.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here. Next, we have one of our breakout talents versus The Miz. Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
It's got to be over now. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym.
Look at this. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's all right, Cole.
Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
The challenger not looking good right now. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder when the champ actually sleeps, if at all.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You have to think that's it. So painful. Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
That packed a punch. Perfectly executed. As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the... Look at this! Miz! And the Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
The Miz is looking...
Figure 4 leg lock. He's looking good now, guys.
That's one of the more...
Locked in.
Wow, what a move.
Nobody survives that, Michael.
And gentlemen, the Miz maybe... And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
What does Buzz have in store? The human body can only absorb so much of that.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Up and over the scoop slam. What is... He hits the clothesline. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
This one is...
He's got the shoulders down.
The champion retains.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.